back to Fontbonne After Dark. And
Sniper.
I was going to let Lauren do the intro, but I don't think she's ready.
I have no words. You just stole my intro.
I stole her
from me.
moment. Go.
Welcome to, you know what this is because DeMarcus just said it, but it is season 2, episode 3 of Fontbonne After Dark. And we hope you guys are enjoying our new format on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, take it away. What are we doing today?
Today
jumping
we are
into?
going to do a top 10 list.
Are you sure? We can do music. if you
No,
want.
a top 10
Okay.
a top 10 list of our best moments here at Fontbonne.
Yeah, because we're seniors and everything is coming to a close, and so it's our top 10, and we want to talk about what are you doing?
Gotta put it to the snap. Let them know we're doing it.
Okay, well, anyway, top 10 Fontbonne things. Okay, we're doing our top 10 because we're seniors, and I want to reminisce about everything that's happened over the course of the last 4 years. So I was like thinking back to like freshman year and like the stuff that happened. So yeah.
And just a quick update on the Fergie situation.
Oh yeah, please fill us in.
So every time I'm on Twitter, she's doing like a TBT, like a Throwback Thursday thing,
Is she?
or something, a GIF or GIF, however you say that. And I go straight to the
GIF.
comments, and people's like, "All right, but where's the album?" They cut straight to the list. No more Throwback Thursday. We want the album. Where's the music? So what, Fergie? Where's the album? Where's the music?
All right, cool. Shout out to Fergie. Good on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your?
Where's your top 10 list?
I have a list written down.
Okay.
But I thought we were gonna go. I thought we could go back and forth. So like.
Yeah, let's go back and forth.
Okay. So like I'll read one, then you read one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're at 10. All right. My 10 is sibling trivia night, aka Chris is born.
Yes.
You remember?
And do you still have Chris?
I still have Chris, and I'm really sorry. It's basically part custody, but like you haven't gotten Chris in a long time.
No.
So
Every time I check my Instagram,
I'm sorry.
I'm like, oh yeah, Chris, I was supposed to have her this weekend.
I know.
Or a whole semester ago, but whatever.
It's fine. So yeah, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Chris is
We don't need to explain.
Chris is definitely. Maybe we should explain.
We should explain. It was sibling bingo.
It was sibling bingo, and I won after a battle.
Everyone won but me at my table. Just putting that
After
out
I
there.
won the pillow emoji, the one with the sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
We decided to name it Chris, but Lauren wanted it also, but of course, I'm the champ.
Rude.
And so I decided we can have joint custody of a pillow. And here we are in 2017 with no joint custody.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a really bad person. Especially after you were like nice enough to like give me part custody, since technically I didn't actually deserve Chris at all. But yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Chris was a great moment, and now I realize it's a little sore subject. Sorry.
Chris with the K.
Chris with a K. That's right. Chris with a K. I have written down okay.
Okay.
Never forget. Okay, what's your go? Your 10.
I don't really have... Okay,
10.
I have 10,
Counting
but I don't think I'm
down.
going to go in any order.
Okay.
Lauren's going to go in order. Because
Well, I don't know.
I don't have mine physically written down, unfortunately.
Because, like, well, save your best one for obviously number 1. Or maybe it'll just come to you. So give us one. It doesn't
Okay, a
matter.
top 10 moment. Okay, so I think I will do 10. 10 would be freshman year, of course. And how it was the first week of school. We started on a Monday, so it was the first full week. And me and some friends who lived on campus, we would walk to Walgreens at like 2 a.m. in the morning. I remember
Awesome.
it was a Friday night. The lacrosse party got shut down. And I was like, why would you go to any party? But they're just going to get busted. And it was still early in the night, like, let's say 9:45. They were there for like 5 minutes and got turned back around. So I was like, let's go to Walgreens. We walked, after we stayed in in the lobby for a while, and then we went to Walgreens. At this point, it was like 1 a.m. We just look around as a grocery store. We get donuts. We sit down on this little rolly thing. And, yeah. So small things like that. Going to Schnucks or Walgreens at 2 or 3 a.m. And another thing that I did, this is still part of 10, would be anytime someone would go to the store, people thought I had a car. So I was like, anybody need to go to Walgreens? Anybody need to go to this? My friend Mary had a Ford Focus. And I remember we fit like 5 people in the back seat. Let me tell you, it's only meant for 2.5.
Controversial.
And yeah, we had people rolling out of the back seat. It was crazy.
Awesome.
Yep, I would invite other people on like maybe just like these quick shopping trips, and it'll turn into like a whole event. But you didn't actually
have like a car, so
no, because people were like, "Hey,
it."
Yeah, like it's not me wanting to go. They were already going to the store, either Walgreens or Walmart, any store, and then I'll ask around like, "You need to go to Walmart? We're going to Walmart." Next thing you know, I have a huge crew of people in a 4-door sedan.
That sounds like great times.
It was a great time.
I love when stuff like that happens.
That was 10.
That was 10. Okay. So 9 for me, I have drawing the Venus in front of everyone in class in art history. So do you know the painting, the Venus? Can I pull it up really quick? Sorry, I want to show DeMarcus this. I don't want to say it's Botticelli, or it might be
Is this a naked pic?
Yeah, totally. Well, yeah, it's not like.
Oh.
It's not controversial. It's just like this.
I saw this in art history.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, did you take art history?
JK, art appreciation.
Oh, art appreciation. That's right. Amazing. Right. So my teacher knew that I was like really shy at this point. I think it was freshman year. And he was like, someone needs to come up here and draw the Venus. Like, looks directly at me. And I'm just like, no, please. He's like, Lauren, come on up. And so, yeah, it was fun. Got me out of my shell. Great time. Shout out to my art history teacher. It's one of my favorite moments.
So you just drew her, right?
Yeah, I drew her. I drew like the shell, and then I drew. No, I think I drew them both. I forgot she had a hand like up here.
Oh, okay.
And then it was extremely basic. And then of course I was like, okay, I'm done. He's like, no, you need to add some details. And I'm like, do I really have to add some details? It was no big deal though. I was just a shy freshman at that point. So anyway, what's your next one?
Number 9.
Number 9. Let's minimize this.
So number 9 for me, if you're doing a class 1-on-1.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't have any really exciting moments in the classroom, but a number 9 moment. Okay, there was this mixer.
Oh, mixers!
Freshman year, it was the thrift shop mixer. So the whole thing was take your friends and go to the thrift shop, buy some thrift shop clothes, and come to the mixer later that night.
That's a good idea.
And nobody was there. Let me just tell you this right now. But it was the best event that I've ever attended.
Oh, dude. That's a big deal.
And I still own the shirt that I got from the thrift shop today. I wear it to be festive sometime, and I get a lot of compliments on it. So
thrift stores are the best.
And thrift shop by Macklemore, that was a theme song.
Right, so. That was a big deal at the time. So.
But yeah, I actually got a group of students to go to the thrift shop, buy thrift shop clothing, come to the dance, and like kill it.
They play good music. Hopefully, did they play the thrift shop? Like
they played thrift shop. So I would say to kind of mesh those together would be the dances, the mixers that we used to have. So there was the thrift shop mixer my freshman year. Then there was the Black Light Bash sophomore year. And then there was the Decades Dance.
It's coming back.
Yep, coming back. And then we did do a formal at the Drunken Fish.
Ooh, Drunken Fish is nice.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the dances.
Dances, good times. I got really specific. Sorry if that. I probably shouldn't have. But okay, so my next one is 8. We're in 8, yeah. So 8 is my freshman year. I think it was my freshman year. I had to take. It's a class that everyone has to take, and I can't remember it. I think it's a theology class.
World religions?
No, it wasn't world religions. It was like a social justice class. I don't know. I think everybody had to take it, and we had it. And the morning of our exam, our final exam, I stayed at my friend's house, and oh gosh, I stayed at my friend's house, and it was like an ice storm. It was like that time that and in St. Louis weather, so it was awful. And I stayed at her house, and we had an 8 a.m. exam the next morning, and so of course we got up late, and then her car was completely iced over, so like we had to try to get to Fontbonne with like 10 minutes to spare. And her car, I thought that because the defroster wasn't working fast enough, if you can't get the ice off your window, I thought you could just use the antifreeze in your thing to like clear it off. I was like, oh, that'll totally help. It made it worse. So like we had to stop on the side of the road and like get all ice off her car because we didn't take the ice off before leaving because we were like, we don't have any time. So we were extremely late to our first exam. That was a really bad impression. But it was all fine. We just went last, and my presentation was awful, but...
Use the antifreeze.
Yeah, I thought the stuff that goes on your... Like, where you use to clean off your window, I thought that would make the ice disappear. Antifreeze? Anti-ice. That's what I thought.
No.
Anyway, so it was kind of my fault, but for some reason, that's like a cherished memory.
It only works for the dirt on the window.
I don't know. In the moment, she was so mad at me. She's like, you said this was going to work. But it was her fault for not getting us up at the right time with her alarm. Anyway, that was funny. You're 8. What's your 8?
8.
That'd be good.
8 would be Fontbonne moment.
There's so many.
There's so many.
I know.
I feel like a lot of my great moments happened the first 2 years of college.
I feel the reverse. I feel like a lot of my good... Well, no, that's not true. It's kind of been equal. This year's pretty great, though.
8. I had... So, everything happened freshman year. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe when we break into the top 5.
Your freshman year was so great.
It was iconic. So, I had a couple friends from high school come up to campus. And, you know... Why did I pause for 5 years? They came up here, had cookie cake, soda, Mountain Dew.
Oh man, I'm hungry.
And yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to see them.
That's nice.
Yep. And then 2 of them slept on the floor in my room. I don't even know. And then I had to work the next day.
Oh. So
then they just left. But best friend James, he's in the Navy. This is before he was shipped away.
Oh my god!
I know.
That got really emotional.
It did. You should have saw me the day it was during midterms in November. The day where he actually did leave.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, oh no, he's gone. Because like when you have your friends from high school come up to you, you know, until they're ready to go away to school, and you realize, oh man, first semester was popping.
Wow, you had a lot going on.
I did. Emotional distress.
Oh my gosh. Stop. I don't want to cry. Okay, so 7. 7 for me happened literally a couple weeks ago. I'm in theater appreciation, and that was just sort of like a filler class for me because I just needed a class, and I was like, oh, I'll take this. Turns out that class is awesome. And Flores had us do the Bohemian Rhapsody, like actually in class. Like he split us up into like individual groups, and he had someone conduct it and someone do the instruments, like the instrumental parts, and it was hilarious. Like it was awesome. So shout out to Adam Flores. That class is the best. I'm so glad I took that class. What's your 7? You said you were going to save the best for top 5.
My 7 would be... It's a good Fontbonne moment. My 7 would be... This is a good one. Fall orientation my sophomore year when I was a leader. Focus 14.
That's right.
That was bomb. However, my Team Orange, were not interactive. then the events that we had at the overnight, everybody was in room 602, living it up, and then they were just like, why are the focus leaders coming in? We're not doing anything. And then it was just like, okay, well, it's just very strange while there's like this this bedroom hotel style. It's jam-packed.
Awesome.
So, I mean, unless they knew how to hide the alcohol really well. But everybody was fine. And then I was on golf cart duty.
Ooh, that's a great thing to be on, dude.
Golf cart duty.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah, that's like high up.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, fall orientation, 14. Focus 14.
Focus 14.
Number 7.
Nice. Okay, 6 for me. So, I was in, all mine are like class related, sorry, but, well, most of them are. So, 6 is when I got to use a saber saw in my design class that my teacher had when he was 7 years old. So, that thing was old and rusty. And I also had to get up on a ladder and use it, so it was like really intense. And fun fact, we were working on the statue that used to be in the garden in the art, like inside the art building. It was that giant like geometrical shaped thing. And we were like cutting up plastic lattice work, and then drilling it into the statue so that the garden club could put, or whoever does the garden stuff, could put vines on it so that when people came, like, and brought, I don't know, classes, it was for kids, they said, they could, like, go inside and there'd be, like, greenery around them. But then, lo and behold, that statue's gone now. I don't know what happened to it.
It was old.
We fixed it, though. We fixed it up. That's so sad. I use a saber saw for nothing.
At least you know how to use it.
That's true. I learned a lot about power tools that day. So, yeah. 6.
Number 6 would be...
You have too many.
I do. Dance marathons. Freshman year, it was popping. Like, we had a big group go over. We were the Fontbonne secret agents because someone told me that they thought we were ninjas because they never see activity on our campus.
Oh, gosh.
So, number 6, yeah. And now we're going to do our own. We're going to do our own here on campus on March 31st. So, freshman year was great. We definitely had tons of costume changes, and a student or two made it on a brochure.
Nice.
Then last year,
that's how you know you made it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But now we're doing our own, so number 6.
Okay. 5. So 5 for me is let's see, when was this? This was last semester. Jasmine, do you know Jasmine? I don't know her last name.
Sure.
She's really cool. Wait, she was out in the hall just a couple minutes ago.
I didn't know her name.
Okay, that's Jasmine. She's awesome. She was in my history of the Middle East class. And so every time, because we had it in the library, and we would always get there super early, and there's that meeting room in the basement of the library. And I never knew that you could go in there and just hang out, but you can. So she would always be in there. So then I would just go in and hang out with her. So one time we got there so early. And she randomly just had Deadpool in her backpack. Have you ever seen that movie? You're not a superhero person.
Is that with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay, well, I liked it. But she had it in her backpack. She's like, yo, like, do you just want to watch Deadpool? We have, like, a couple hours. I'm like, yeah. So it was just me and her watching Deadpool. It was hilarious. And then her dad also was there that day. So, like, towards the end, like, he came and joined us. And it's Deadpool, mind you. So you're like, parents? No. But it was totally fine. It was chill. It was hilarious. It was just one of those, like, really random moments. Like, why I love Fontbonne. It's just, like, stuff like that happens. Like, someone's just like, hey, I have Deadpool in my backpack. Let's just watch it for 2 hours until we have class. I'm like, yeah, like, we're, like, practically strangers. We hardly know each other, but let's just do it because it's fun. So that's my 5. What's your 5?
Oh, okay. Breaking into the top 5, man. I feel like I said
that's
2.
right. Top 5.
I feel like I said 2 that were in the top 10 that should have been in the top 5, but it's no big deal.
For the top 5.
Top 5.
Oh.
Definitely RHA conferences are the top 5. I went to SEMO. my freshman
SEMO's
year.
great.
Southeast Missouri State.
Yeah.
And then Rolla. And recently to Maryville, Northwestern Missouri State.
SEMO has like a pool and a rock climbing wall, and they do laser tag nights.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just these conferences are so great. I met so many people, and the region is amazing. Midwest region. What's up?
The Midwest. Yeah, psych. Midwest is actually great. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. We're
underappreciated.
4.
Next. 4. Okay. 4. So 4 is a little sappy for me. I don't know if it's sappy for you guys, but I got to see my friend's art gallery show in December. Oh, wow. That feels like it was forever ago. In December. So in my class, there were people who were graduating like a semester early. So like my senior show is happening this semester with a bunch of people in my senior project class. But a couple of them had their own show because they're graduating a semester early, whatever. So it was really cool to see all their stuff and go to it like knowing them like as people and like as friends. And it was like they all dressed up, and I got to like talk to them about their work and everything. And it was just like super emotional because they're like, some of them are gone, like they're moving to a different state. But it's cool to see how their work changes over the years, and like they've been talking about these art projects and these series, and like I've gotten to see like their work and see it in the end result, so that was really cool. That's my 4.
My 4 would be Metanoia Campus Ministry. I've only been to 2.
I hear that Metanoia is awesome.
It is. If you're a private school kid, it's just like a Kairos but college style.
Yeah.
Yeah, my last 2 years I wasn't able to go, unfortunately.
Aww.
But first 2 years were pretty bomb. They were Disney themed, and the first one was Harry Potter themed, and then my sophomore year was Disney.
Nice.
But my junior year, I was able to do the refresh and renew, meaning you can pray while having fun. Then I went on the senior retreat my senior year, obviously.
Yeah.
So the retreats are definitely a high point.
Nice. Do we have time for another one? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we're at 3. 3. We're getting down to the wire. So 3 for me is my friend and I used to play Careless Whisper. You know the song. I played it on our music episode last semester. It's an 80s song. George Michael, R.I.P., by the way. He's gone. He was awesome. So Careless Whisper is like an iconic song. Everywhere I go, if there's a jukebox, I play it. I went to not dueling pianos, but the juke joint in Maplewood requested Careless Whisper. It's just like my jam. So my friend shared the same views, and every time we were in the Mac lab, we were always there early before class, we would just blast Careless Whisper like all the time. And we like one time we had like 3 different computers playing it at once, and it was hilarious. And it's a really nice moment for me because that song just, I know you feel the same. It's such a good song. Insert clip of Careless Whisper right here. I'm never gonna dance again. You're welcome. Okay, what was that? 3? Do you have time for 3? Yeah.
We do have time for 3.
3, DeMarcus, go.
Okay, so I've strategically placed my 3. So number 3 would be having the opportunity to... I'm involved, y'all.
I know, mine are all like these really little specific funny moments. And then DeMarcus is like, look at all these amazing things I've done and accomplished. I'm just like, cool, I played Carel's Whisper in the Mac Lab.
I don't encourage being in charge of 3 organizations at one time. I wish someone would have told me sooner that it's not that easy, but...
And now you're graduating.
Well, I saw people do it and they made it look easy. So I was like, I could do it too. But, I mean, it's whatever. I have a one-man show for 3 years. Get at me. But
that's the clip.
I don't know, getting involved and, getting in the Fontbonne mix.
Yeah.
So RHA, BSU, Student Alumni Association.
I just like BSU on Facebook. I got your thing. I'm sorry I didn't like it earlier.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay, good.
But there was another org. It was RHA. It was Student Alumni Association. Oh, and I was also president of RHA at one point, Now I am again. Thank you. There we go. Then I was president of the gaming club, Geeking Together. Then I was president of Student Alumni Association. And really what's good about this alumni association is just every year in May, we would do the sending ceremony. So watch so many friends, associates, however, but they're friends, get be with their families and drink champagne, eat cake. I'm looking forward to that this May.
Every
champagne
time
and
you
cake.
mention it, I'm like, oh, I'm so ready for that.
So it's my time for the champagne and cake. So that's my number 3.
Nice.
Champagne and cake.
Champagne and cake is number 3. That sounds like a great song. Please write that song. Champagne and cake. Sample it.
Champagne and cake. Champagne and cake.
Champagne and cake. Champagne and sing.
We don't have a reason to sing.
We always have a reason to sing.
Not the slow version.
That's true.
Okay, 2.
2? Okay, 2. Sorry, I was still on our album. Number 2! Air horn sound effect here. So my number 2 was hilarious. When I was in a class called cults, and everyone was like, why are you taking a class about cults? And I was like, because it's super interesting. And it was. It was also really scary. But my friend and I were in that class, and for the class you had to go to a cult. And cult is not necessarily negative, just little lesson here. Cult doesn't always mean that it's negative. It's not always scary and terrible. So you have to go to a cult, and Lena and I chose to go to a Wiccan ceremony, which was amazing. It was really cool, and people were really nice, but also got really intense. Like, when we walked in, they were like, I was like, oh, it's cold in here. And they're like, yeah, it's going to be cold now, but later it's going to really heat up in here. Like, the spirits will be coming, and everything will be, the chanting, and it'll get really loud. And at this time, I was like, so much anxiety, and I was like, that's not going to fly with me. But I was like, it's cool, whatever. So there's a lot of, really cool ritual things. I don't want to go into it too much, because I don't know how much is confidential, but just saying that there's a couple covens in St. Louis, and they're all really nice. Well, we were only able to get in contact with one of them, but yeah, so it was cool that Fontbonne, I got that chance to do something through Fontbonne. Otherwise, obviously, I never would have done it. So it was hilarious. We went. She got a phone call while all the chanting was happening. Oh, and you get instruments, by the way. So there's all this chanting, and we're playing these instruments. And it's getting really hot in there. I'm like, I'm going to faint. She gets a phone call, and I'm like, turn on your phone. What are you doing? But it was great because it gave us the opportunity to, walk out, in a manner we're sorry we have to go. It's an important phone call. It was our way of, leaving. But also it was really late. As you know, I don't stay up late, so it was really late. So
you gotta get used to it.
I know it's college. So we're we need to leave anyway, and it was funny. But the best thing, so they were focusing on a couple of different gods, and I don't remember which ones, Egyptian gods. And they gave everyone these small, they're called, corn mummies, and they symbolize prosperity. And actually in Egyptian times, they had put seeds in them, and then they're little mummies, and then they bury them and they grow plants. But for us, they just gave us straight up little wrapped things, and they had creepy little mummy faces. And so we kept referring to them as corn babies. That's not what they're called, but we were like, oh, look at these little corn babies. And I brought mine to school next day, and I was like, here, to my teacher, do you want to take this? You can show your class. And he's like, I'm not taking that. He's like, what? I'm not taking that thing. It's like, oh my gosh, is this cursed or something? So, no disrespect to the Wiccan community. You guys are awesome. But, that corn baby is creepy. It's in my house, and every time something goes wrong, we're like, it was the corn baby. But, I don't know what to do with the corn baby. What?
Throw it out.
No, because something bad might happen if you throw it out. But I'm scared that, it's fine. It's whatever. But it was funny, and it was cool, and yeah, that's my 2. Corn baby for life.
My 2 would be last spring, someone gave me an award at the Leadership and Service Awards, and I got an award for Leadership and Excellence.
Whoa.
Leadership and Excellence, didn't even know it was coming my way. So it was in a time when I didn't even think people were paying attention to me anymore. I felt like a washed up celebrity. But I was just like,
I feel like a washed up celebrity every day.
I didn't think, I don't know. It sounds cheesy, but I was just sitting there, and next thing you know, Spencer Sanders, he was reading what someone wrote about me. And later, the person told me who they were. It was Claire Gunn. I was like, oh my gosh. And so, saying all these nice things, just how involved I was and what you call it. So,
nice.
I got the award, and I was just like, are you kidding me? I got this award? Then I called my mom later. I was like, yeah.
Second time you got in a clap.
Yep. You'll get a clap one day. So thank you, community. It was really very good. But thank you for the committee to choose me. That was really nice. I like that.
That's nice. It's good to be recognized, especially since you've done so much here.
I know. I was just like, and I go to these things. I don't even, I'm just there. Because normally they
so
highlight.
You're saying
they
you
highlight.
Don't deserve the award?
They highlight like organizations and stuff. So it's like,
yeah.
Okay, whatever. And I just didn't expect. I wasn't expecting it. So I was really honored. I was really touched. Yep.
So maybe I'll get a clap someday. I don't want your pity clap. Leave me. Okay, we're at 1. We're at 1. I think we're gonna have like some honorable mentions, but we're at 1, and there are tons of moments of Fontbonne that I have thought about and haven't thought about. But these were just some that came to mind. So my top 1, believe it or not, is I think it was junior year. You were given a GoPro.
Yeah.
Do you remember
we
that?
walked to Starbucks together.
We walked to Starbucks, and you had the camera on the whole time, and like it was a beautiful day, and like there were like a couple people that stopped to like talk to us, just like, hey, like how are you, whatever. One lady who we ran into on the way back. But, so we walked to Starbucks, and then I'm pretty sure you still had, I think this is the same day, you got a bug in your eye?
Yeah.
Is it the same day?
Yeah,
Did we go to Pratzel's too? We went to Pratzel's too, right? Or no?
I don't remember.
I thought we did. But, it was so fun. And we had the GoPro. Did anything come of that? Did we ever use that?
There was very little footage. There was no footage, actually, because the GoPro was dead.
Oh, that seems about right.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I don't know. It was an experiment. It was a good moment. We were like excited and like, ooh, what can we talk about? And then you got a bug in your eye, and like that was really unfortunate. But
it's so detrimental.
I feel like we bonded over that. We were closer for that moment. So yeah, that's my number 1. Is your number 1 going to be like
so vain?
So. Wait, I was going to say so awesome. Is it so vain?
My number 1 moment.
So vain. Speak.
Well, I think it's a great moment.
Okay.
I remain humble all the time.
Okay.
Like, so I woke up and someone messaged me on Facebook out of my sleep. So it was around 5:55 a.m. We can say 6 a.m.
This is like...
And it was like, is this you? So during Wing 15, that's also another great moment. We did like a photo shoot, like the communications and marketing department came down just to get some new photos, and that was the year I was on everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they took a picture, and so it was me and Taylor Bond on a Pandora commercial.
I know what you're talking about.
That deserves the number 1 moment.
That deserves number 1, yeah.
And I had so many, the most likes I've ever received in my lifetime. It was like, I don't know, 90 and counting.
Oh my gosh.
Now I'm back to like, I don't know, 3 or none.
Whoa.
Okay, 12. But that was such a great moment.
Because everyone was like, I saw you on Pandora.
Right.
I kid you, was like, I saw you on Pandora. You're like, everyone has told me this.
Yeah, and like she sent me the message. I was like, at 6 a.m. I was like, wow, that is me.
What? That's me.
A moment of fame.
But to be fair, your face is on a lot of things.
It is on a lot.
But like Pandora was like the pinnacle.
Like,
you're like, whoa, this is out in the world, like for real.
I'm still waiting on my royalties.
Yeah, where's the cash?
But no, that was such a great moment. I think that deserved to be number 1.
That definitely did. I forgot that.
If that was number 10, great. I mean, it was still a great moment.
Because everybody's like, whoa, DeMarcus is on Pandora.
Right, and then I was, okay, are we done with number 1?
Yeah. Do you have a...
We're done with number 1s, but I had a thing.
Share.
And so the International Affairs Office had like a welcome for the new international students in the welcome center that used to be the president's reception room. And so they were just like, man, we saw your face on the TV. My face is on the TV in there. It's another scrolling thing. And I was like, my gosh, I'm everywhere. Maybe this is why people are so sick of me. Because I didn't realize how everywhere I was, but...
You were.
Hey, everywhere you turn, there I am.
Fontbonne's poster boy.
Royalties,
it's no big deal. Takes them off the tuition for how many times they use your face.
Bring in revenue.
Okay, so you had some honorable mentions.
Yeah, this deserves to be number 1.
Oh, okay.
My freshman year. See, everything happened freshman year. It was the summer.
It wasn't my year, but I mean, it was good for you.
We were looking for a new president, and I was on the committee because SGA had to do it. This is when SGA was so small.
I remember SGA. I went to like 2 meetings.
Yeah, this is before they made it mandatory for all students. If an organization was receiving money from SGA,
sure.
This was just like, I wanted to do it because I thought it was cool. So it was very small. It was only like 7 people on the team. And they wanted us to be at each presidential candidate's, open forum. And, we had some good people. They were cool. They were great. But when Dr. Pressimone walked in, I knew it. I knew he was the one. And this was a snowy day. And what happened? They chose him. And I was like, I knew it. He was the one. I
knew it. I have an honorable mention that goes with that kind of.
So to be on that search, partially on the search committee, I wouldn't call it a search committee.
That chose Dr.
But just like I was at the open forum. Thank you, SJ, for telling everyone you had to be there. That's what made it special.
I have an honorable mention that
has
to do with... I have one that has to do with Pressimones and snow again. It was the day that you were like, let's just go and walk to the Pressimone's house in the freezing cold. And we did. Anyway, we walked there in the snow, and they... I was like, I can't believe that DeMarcus is just walking up to their door.
Yeah.
But they were like, hey, DeMarcus. I'm like, you knew everyone. And I was like, am I with a celebrity right now?
I was looking for, my new friend, Rebecca Pressimone. And Kathy comes to the door and says, I just bought the floors.
Yeah, that's right.
She was like, she's not here. You can't come in.
I know, it was so cold. Funny. I didn't have the right shoes. Every time we've ever done anything at Fontbonne, I've never had the right shoes. My feet were freezing. Just like that time we were like walking in the mud and like...
So I'll call my moment a bonus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it an honorable mention because it's too...
Okay, bonus.
Much of a bonus moment.
Do you have any honorable mentions?
No.
Okay, you said bonuses?
Well, that was an additional bonus. So
okay, that was a bonus.
That was a bonus. I probably do have honorable mentions, but...
Whatever. I was going to say one that I put on my list, but I wasn't sure. Is the guys in Griffin Grill who always sing all the time. They have like music on.
It's an honorable mention.
It's an honorable mention because they were singing "Sexual Healing" with that one day, Marvin Gaye, and it was awesome.
Okay, I do have a.
Oh shit!
This is a bonus. I'm
sorry. bonus alert.
Speaking, no, it's not "Sexual Healing." It's another
when
song.
I get that feeling.
No.
Oh, you mean
the one that. The other song.
What's that song?
I don't know.
Oh my god, no, we have to play it.
Find it.
Okay.
So there was a moment in time where I would randomly... The song Let's Get It On just randomly popped in my head. So I thought it would be great to just, every time I walk in a room, to play that song, but then not even look in anyone's direction, pretend like... Just let it play. That intro is iconic. So yes, that song and I Walk Into a Room. Iconic. Now that you've heard all of our top 10 iconic moments on campus, tune in next week.
Yeah, now you've heard our top 10. Please leave in the comments what some of your favorite Fontbonne moments are.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. I learned how to use annotations. It was very enlightening. So yeah, please interact with us. We don't have that long here.
TTYL.
Bye. Thanks for listening.